It's an acquired smell. Well, I'm here. Going to town on that thing. I sell Kim Kardashian skidders here. First time I've ever driven this thing. The dog or wolf? Hey all you ladies. I know how intimidating it can be to try to date a logger. This video, I'm going to give you some tips on how to date a logger, so you're not so intimidated. I have to emphasize, don't be too overwhelmed by our manliness. I mean, we're very rugged, strong, good men. I said that with a straight face. Did you? No? Hey! Just be fully aware that any dates probably will include pit stops for parts. Did you know that when my parents first started dating, my mother asked him, "When are you coming to pick me up?" And his response was, "Well, when does it get dark?" You really want to date a logger?
Don't you do it.
Be rich. We need somebody to support our habit. You hear that? One thing you can do is maybe slather a little WD-40 on you. Let's lift that boom up. Keep in mind that some things can be a turnoff. Really? And if we don't call you all day, we're not ignoring you. We probably don't have cell service. Owning any still products with a Husqvarna guy, it might be a deal breaker. I'm just saying.
Things are going great and going along. Thought you found your soulmate until you come home and find out she's packing a bunch of stills in the shed in the backyard. Hashtag deal breaker.
She thinks my Tim's sexy.
You may be dating a logger if there's more sawdust than change in his pocket.
It's man glitter, not sawdust. So this is a true story. When my sister was being born, my dad was buying skidder tires. No, not these skidder tires. This is a long time ago, because Kim's old. Old. Older than me. Yeah, well, keep in mind, they didn't let the fathers in the delivery room back then, so... yeah, buying skidder tires while his kid was being born. True story. When I was on my honeymoon, we went to Florida, and I'm walking down over to the cruise ship, and I'm looking at the palm trees, and I'm thinking, wonder what it would be like to log them. And just so you're fully aware, most real loggers will try to time their weddings and their children for in the spring up here in Minnesota, because that's our break when the roads are closed and the woods isn't real good for logging conditions. Of course, I got married in the fall on the first day of small game grouse season. Some people up here call it partridge season. Some people up here call it government chicken day. Yeah, I got chewed out for getting married on that day. Our kids were born in May and June. That isn't really spring. Apparently, Carrie and I can't do math. Carry the 9, subtract the 3. Yeah, you know. I want you to be prepared to start enjoying the smell of all-season hydraulic oil. It's an acquired smell. Here's a tip for you to attract a logger. If you can run a machine, I'm just saying. Also, be prepared to believe him when he tells you that he's a good operator. Believe it. At least pretend to believe him. That's my advice. Just pretend to believe. It's not that hard. I do it all the time. That was mean. I was just trying to be funny. Also, you'll never have to buy another air freshener because he'll smell like a pine tree. Oh, get used to lots of stuff when you date a logger. Lots of weird stuff. Don't get used to him coming home in the daylight either. Don't be surprised if he doesn't remember what color his house is by the end of the winter, because he hasn't seen it in the daylight for so long. Become a forester. A woman forester? Then you could have control over him if you're into that sort of thing. I mean, he's around guys all the time because we're a heavy to male industry, if you know what I mean. Get lost in the woods. Maybe a logger will find you and save you. If he saves you, that would be great. Or you'll just, the mosquitoes will kill you. Whatever. It's worth a shot. Depends how desperate you are to date a logger. Just throwing it out there. I know I have plenty of funny people watching these videos. If you want to put one down in the comments, keep it fairly clean, okay? I know you guys can make me laugh. I would love for you guys to make me laugh with some of your ideas on this video, or that I could have put in this video had I thought of it. If we ever come and visit you, don't buy cheap toilet paper, because we're kind of used to the good stuff. Also, my wife says, you know when you're going to a nice restaurant, when he puts on the good flannel. Another tip for you, he'll never name his kid Clay, because it'll just remind him of getting stuck. I do ask you to be very, very careful with loggers' hearts. They're very, very tender. In fact, there's a movement going on out there where they think a lot of loggers need hugging. I see this one raising his hand, so he's got a question. What's your question? Oh, it's tree hugging? Oh, do trees have tender hearts too? Well, makes sense. Yeah, we use protection. Another tip for you. Tell him you like to use duct tape. He'll be impressed. Also, if you can brush up on your bolt sizes and your nut sizes, that'll impress him too. I recommend staying away from guys that drive diesels too. There's something about them you just can't trust. Look at you. Oh, look at you. Just be forewarned that loggers will try to use wood for anything. You know, a solution to a fence. I'm not sure it's straight enough, Carrie. Aren't you happy to see me? Aren't you happy to see me? How about you? Wow! Life is just better with a good partner. Not this part. This is my partner. Quit staring at my partner. My partner does have nice curves though. Oh, oh, that was just awkward.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, never mind. Hey, if you guys liked the video, if you thought this was funny and you thought I should do maybe a part 2, I could do one on the trucks. Dating a trucker? A log trucker? Tips for dating a log trucker? Maybe. Stud. Stud. Almost. Thank you all you ladies that made it to the end of the video. You must really want to date a logger. And for all you guys that are still watching, do you want to date a logger?
Hashtag deal breaker.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
You may be dating a logger if he comes home and his goatee or beard smells like two-stroke. You may be dating a logger when she sweeps the floor and there's more sawdust than dust on it. You may be dating a logger if there's more sawdust than lint in the lint trap.
Dating a logger has a lot of pros and cons. Pro, more wood than you know what to do with. Although, you could end up catching the logging herpes. Con. I'm Nuts319 with your public service announcement. Hug a logger, not a tree. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, everybody.
Kelly and I want to thank the people that collaborated with me on this video, that helped me. Fire Captain Tom helped me. My sister Kim, my mother, my wife, Matthew, Skidder Kev, and Nuts319. Hopper helped throw that one in there about the air freshener, the pine tree air freshener. Yeah, that was Hopper. Thanks for all your help in making this video come together.